So it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm grinding for honor because we all know how scarce honor is. And I thought I kind of want to make a video. And so as I grind for honor, I'm sitting here with my hunter with this crazy build, getting 300 plus kills a game. And I figured, why don't I just show you guys how to do it if you don't already know? So that's what we're going to do here today. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Ghost of Tsushima video. If you guys have been enjoying my videos, I really appreciate your guys' support, all the likes and all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel, guys. Much love to y'all. And let's just get it right out of the way, guys. I do have a skipping stone bow. I do use a fire build and explosive arrows. I put barrels at choke points, all that kind of stuff. This is mainly surrounded around gold survival that I use kind of to grind for honor and all that good stuff. So if you guys don't want to watch past this, then, you know, I don't blame you. But if you do, then I definitely suggest sticking around because I am going to show my gear, and I did kind of do some tweaks and upgrades to my gear and my techniques. Well, my techniques are the same, but my gear I did manage to add and, you know, subtract some things. You know, we're always messing with our gear, and that's the beauty of it. Also, I'm going to show you for every single map of survival what I do and where I do it, kind of to mainly get as much kills as I can in order to help my team out and kind of push through the grind. And yeah, let's get right into it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, please leave a like on the video. It really helps out. And if you're not already subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. If not, we love y'all anyway. We'll see y'all on the next one. Much love. Peace. All right, guys, so here we are with my gear. And if you guys watched my last video on Nightmare Survival that I just posted, I did show my gear. However, there are a couple things that I added. So I did increase my hunter ability radius, as you see right there, my hunter charm, to about 99%. And I feel like that's going to be the best I'm going to be able to get. Maybe I'll get 100 eventually, but honestly, getting honor has just been such a pain in the ass, because it takes like 100 rolls to even get your charm where you want it, and then you can tweak it from there. But so for my smoke bomb, I did add cooldown reduction on kill. I also increased my stealth attack damage from 23 to 24. And instead of having black powder, I had a lot of people suggest to me that I should change it to either munitions or sudden resolve. So I did change it to sudden resolve because I don't find myself often getting low on ammo. And if I do, there's plenty of ammo banks that I haven't hit just because of headshot refund. So that's basically it with my my gear. And as you guys can see, if you want to take a screenshot from that, feel free. I do have the skipping stone bow, which took forever to get, by the way. And so for my techniques, guys, I just use the explosive arrow. I use increase headshot by 50%. So executioner has been like when you're playing Nightmare or when you're playing any kind of survival, you know, it's bound to happen that you're going to be really up close, especially if you're taking circles or holding points. And this has been a godsend. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on this ability. Status damage basically is another thing that I use. So it increases the status damage for all your status effects by 25%. And, you know, as you guys saw with my gear, I built on fire, and I have status effect duration on my sticky bomb. So honestly, guys, it is a great tool, and it just synergizes so well with all my other gear. And then lastly, of course, I have pinpoint, which is kind of your bread and butter when it comes to trying to get resolve or not having to aim for the head all the time. And honestly, guys, it says 50%, but it procs a hell of a lot more than you would think. So yeah, a lot of people maybe might get this, but I honestly don't think it's worth it. This ability right here, pinpoint, is definitely something that you need in this build. So that's my build, that's my gear, my techniques, guys. And if you have any questions on any of it, let me know. So let's get into how to get 300 kills with the hunter on every level. So I'm sitting here editing this video, and I started thinking, I don't want anybody to think that this video is like a super in-depth, like technical type video like my hunter guide was. This is going to be more of gameplay, kind of like the gameplay that I use in order to get about like 300 plus kills a game. Kind of like a little template you can follow, you can say, you know, it's not going to be anything like, you know, manage your cooldowns, or this is where you should throw a smoke bomb, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, yeah, I did show you guys my gear, but it's not going to be anything that technical. I don't know if that really makes sense, but this video is basically for people who are trying to like grind for honor and are kind of trying to burn through survival. Also, the most important part of this whole entire video is understanding the spawn points where the enemies are going to be spawning, what round, basically everything like that. I'm going to have all the spawn points of every single map down below. So if you guys want to copy paste that, and I got it off of Reddit from this man right here. So please be sure to check it out, guys. And if you want to go on Reddit and check it out, feel free. All right, guys, enjoy the video.
The defense of Aoi Village.
All right, guys, here we are at Aoi Village. So the first thing you want to do after clearing the camps is you want to gather as many barrels as possible and bring the barrel straight to this Torii gate right here. This is going to be your most important step. So what I like to do is chill here at the Torii gate. Because this specific point right here, I have a great vantage point to the Torii gate, which is where these guys spawn, along with the guys that spawn at farm if they spawn down in the forest. So it's also a super easy rotation to farm if you need to help out. So this is kind of with the understanding that there are 3 other teammates that can rotate through those other 2, and also that they're competent in understanding the rotation. So as you see, I put a barrel there and I shoot my explosive arrow. So with the explosive arrow, you want to make sure that you can at least get a headshot. The best, you know, to the best of your ability, try to aim for the head, because it does trigger your arrow to, like, if you have a skipping stone bow, it does trigger it. And it's actually pretty incredible what it can do, along with blowing up the barrels. So as you can see, I can help out farm from right here and pick off kills. So this is pretty much the best way that I can think of on Aoi Village, because this is the place where the enemies spawn at one specific location. So it makes it a whole lot easier for you to guarantee get these guys kills. And pay attention to your team. If they need help, you know, make sure you go and help them and don't just get stuck here. But anyways, that's Aoi Village. That's what I do right here. Barrels are so important. Let's move on to the next place.
The shores of vengeance.
So the Shores of Vengeance is pretty similar, guys. You grab the barrels after clearing camps, and you want to place this barrel down here at the spawn point, because they do spawn right about here. Now, the most important part of this, guys, is this spot that you're about to see me go to. So after you collect your barrels and put them in an easy place for you to be able to grab them, you want to kind of climb up the cliff and kind of right here. So this is where they spawn. This is a great vantage point, and you can kind of wipe everybody out with pretty much one arrow, and then just pick them off as they kind of roll, right? And then you can rinse and repeat. But up there right here on the cliff is the most important part, because I can pick these guys off, and then you know, since I understand the rotations and I know where they're all going to be spawning, I know that I can come up here on the forest side of the cliff and help out as well. So essentially, if you do this properly, guys, you can hold off the beach along with helping out at the cliff and killing and putting damage onto these guys that spawn at the forest. So right here you see me, none of my teammates are here because everyone DC'd. So I wanted to show this clip of me kind of handling the very last round by myself, because I think the game glitched out, honestly, but it kicked everyone out. But the reason I was able to come here and be ready for these guys is because I did know where they were going to spawn. So like I said, it's super important to understand the spawning points for everybody. So grab that list down below, guys. Keep it with you, so when you play, you know, you can have the one up on where these guys are going to be spawning and be ready for them. Because like I said, we're trying to get 300 plus kills. We're trying to burn through this, you know, survival and grind for that honor. So as long as you're holding down 1 point, you know, like your teammates really can't get really too mad unless you're going around and taking all their kills, which, you know, I really try not to do. But I tend to get sometimes where I really need to help my teammates out, so I'll wipe out my point and then go and wipe out another point, just because this skipping snowbow is too freaking OP. Like, I know y'all can agree with me when I say that skipping snowbow is absolutely insane. But with that said, don't get tunnel vision. Just like in the last map, you guys, don't get tunnel vision. Make sure you're paying attention to your teammates and seeing where they need help. So right here, like I said, all my guys DC'd, and then these 3 guys came in at the end, but luckily I knew exactly where they were going to spawn. So make sure you guys are studying that little list. I know it's not for everyone. If you guys don't want the list and you don't want it to feel like, you know, it's just a boring game, you know, you don't have to use it. This is just for people that are trying to grind. But that's it for the Shores of Vengeance. Let's move on to Shadows of War. So guys, the Shadow of War is a little bit different in the sense that barrels aren't going to be too big of a help here. You can, as you saw right there, put the barrels at choke points, which really does help. However, when it comes to killing people right when they spawn, it's a little more difficult because they do spawn a little sporadically in this area. But like I said, that choke point, great spot. So you see me right here, able to take out the first wave, and then since I already had my special ready to go, I'm able to take out a second wave. The reason I like the barracks right here is because they spawn the most at the barracks. So if you're trying to rack up kills and burn through the survival mode, then this is a great spot for you. But also pay attention to what your teammates are doing. If they're trying to complete objectives, do your best to complete objectives. Like, I know it's gonna hurt your kill ratio, you know, but it's more important to play as a team, because like, you can, you know, trust me, as a hunter, you can probably kill almost everything on the map, but you know, there are other people playing with you, so be kind. And you see me placing a barrel here because I know that they are going to spawn at the stables as soon as I get up here, so I'm able to kind of predict where they're at. And that's also a big pointer when it comes to trying to get that 300 plus kills. You know, use your explosive arrow in conjunction with the barrel, and then it'll get you plenty of resolve to where you will more than likely already have your special. But that's it for Shadows of War.
Blood is love.
Alright guys, Blood in the Snow is my absolute favorite. I love to hold the outpost because the outpost is the easiest and it gets hit the hardest on this map, guys. So I place a barrel right there at the starting point in this little spot right here. I freaking love it. And you can literally kill everything, and pretty much if you play this right, nobody will get in the gate. It's insane. You know, you can throw a sticky bomb at the first guy, you can put a smoke bomb, you know, even if you're down ground level right here and you have your special, like, keep them at bay and get as many kills as possible on this spot. It's actually crazy. Now just know this specific thing will not work. Like, everything I'm saying right now won't work on nightmare mode, guys. This is all for gold. This is all for gold survival. It will not work on nightmare because you do have fire spirits to worry about. The barrel placement is super important, and understanding the spawn points as well. As you can see right here, I knew the last people spawned right here, so I was able to come in at the choke point and stop them from moving forward, keep them on a bunch, and spread that fire around, and basically kill as many off as fast as possible, and you know, kind of push for that end of the survival, you know. So make sure you're paying attention to your list of where they spawn. It's very important, and pay attention to your teammates. You may think that your teammates are rotating behind you while you're at outposts and stuff, but make sure you're looking around. Don't get that tunnel vision. Pay attention if they need your help, because you know, you should still be rotating to help. But if they're doing great and holding off points, you know, you can chill at outposts and get 300 plus kills like nothing. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. It was super fun to make. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Much love, guys. We'll see you on the next one.